Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? It is Superfan Thursday with your girl Pink Fan Fur coming at you live from the studio. We got some Superfan guests out here tonight. We got B Strilla on the ones and twos backstage. Pink Fan Fur and Company is a superfan page for superfans by superfans, and that's one of the reasons why we created Superfan Thursday. And guess what else we got? We got double trouble in the house. As you can see, we got double trouble in the house tonight. We got both of the Jameses in the house, all the way from the Carolina Superfans United repping tonight. We got straight out of Cali, the James Brown, otherwise known as Carolina Chaos. And then we got the coolest, I say the absolute coolest cat in the Carolinas, James Cool J Carter. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Superfan Thursday.
You too.
What's going on, guys? How you been? I know we haven't had really an off season, but how have you guys been doing?
Oh man, just waiting just to see what we look like. I'm excited what we gonna look like.
What we gonna look like though? What are you thinking? Because we just had the draft. You know, we had the welcome walk. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about the draft picks, the welcome walk. We got mini camp coming up. We got OTAs coming up, training camp coming up, and everything in between coming up. So yeah, and the schedule release is coming out as well. We'll talk about that too. So let's talk about what you've been doing first of all during the off season.
I mean, I ain't really been doing too much of anything as of late, but just thinking about how can I evolve my gear. I got some ideas. I might need your help. But
you know that's what we're here for, brother.
Yeah, just thinking about that. And this new team, we got a lot of everything. So, and I'm thinking like at the same time, somebody ain't gonna make the cut.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking about XL. I love my guy, but we done brought in too much. So they I guess they gonna bring them out into compete, I guess. But that 53 man is gonna be real different.
It's gonna be real complicated trying to figure out who's gonna make the cut. We've got mini camp coming up starting tomorrow, actually, and Saturday. I mean, we made some changes during the offseason, free agency, we made some changes. What do you see in the free agency? And then we'll talk about the picks. What do you guys see about the free agency pick or the additions from the free agency?
Oh man, just start with the first one. What?
Phillips.
Jalen Phillips.
Yeah.
I said, okay. You done solidify that middle. Now you did it again with the Jacksonville linebacker. I said, I mean, he could be a defensive end. It don't even really matter. But that move that just set the tone for the rest of our defense. Just them two people.
I like our number 2 pick, the fridge.
Oh yeah, that was nice.
What do you have? Like 22 tackles for loss, and Texas Tech was the number 1 defense in the college football, and he led that.
Yep.
So
I was thinking another guy besides the one we chose. I was thinking of Peter Woods, Clemson.
Mm-hmm.
I really liked him, but I didn't really follow the draft like that. But I don't know if he was still on the board, but he's physical. I mean, I see he moved the biggest guys. He's not a big guy. And I guess, his reach would part of, help some like decisions in that.
Mm-hmm.
But the picks that we have, though, they solid. Real solid.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I have them. We're going to talk about the picks because we were at the welcome walk last Saturday and we both got the opportunity to meet our, number 19 first round draft pick in Monroe Freeling. Welcome aboard, young man. Talk about that and share what your experience was meeting this young man. And, he's very tall and big. And how was your experience with that? The welcome walk, the reception?
I mean, the pick itself, I mean, it was different. We haven't went for a tackle in the first round in a long time. So I was thinking more of, the tight end from Oregon, he was already gone. So he would have been a crazy addition. But I see what the front office is doing. We needed another tackle because we can't, pretty much, I don't know. He's still here for right now. I'm speaking of Mouton. But then again, we need to have somebody that can be on the other side and play that side too. So I'm thinking that he can do both. And but Freeling, I mean, yeah, he's a nasty dude. I mean, he did some nasty work for Georgia.
What was he? 6'6", 6'7", weighing in at 315, and he said, "I'm staying home. It's everything. It's everything he's ever wanted was to stay home." And he, as we all know, he came from Georgia. Thank you.
Oh yeah,
Georgia.
he down the street. Yeah.
And he said, after they relived the pick, they kind of relived it with the crowd and everything. And they were like, well, with the 19th pick, the Carolina Panthers select in the first round Monroe Freeling. And when he got the mic, of course, the crowd went nuts. But he also, when he got the mic, he said, guess what? We're going to the Super Bowl.
Oh.
Remember?
Yeah, he did.
And he's got a great attitude. Yeah.
You know what?
What do you think about it, James? James Chaos.
I like it.
I love it.
I like it because go ahead, Jay.
Go ahead.
I like it. I think I'm stuck on the actions. Remember years back, there was a rumor that the Panthers are going to trade for Matthew Stafford. So I want to play for the Panthers. So when I see a player like Freely that's excited to play for the Panthers, I mean, that automatically I like the guy. Like for a long time, I wouldn't buy a Panther jersey because we traded or they left. Then I heard J.C. Horn. He turned down a bunch of money for the Chiefs to stay with the Panthers. So I'm like, I'll buy that jersey because he's faithful to us, But I like Freely because he's excited to be there. He's a big guy. He's smiling. He not afraid to tell his coach he loves him.
I mean,
Cheers to
he's
that.
fundamentally smart, in his position. So no matter what the line, I mean the coach threw at him, and he just knew everything. So I feel like we're in a good space. We strengthened our offensive line. It's time this make something happen.
So,
I
so we
haven't
got
I haven't heard in a while about Iggy's health when he'll be back. Is that a year?
right.
Because he tore his knee or something.
Iguana. We talked about him last week with
Yeah,
Matt Cata on, and yeah, when you have that type of an injury, it's kind of to be determined,
yeah,
because the extensiveness of the injury, the recovery, and all of the other things after that, the physical training, the PT. So hopefully, he'll be back sometime during the season in 26.
yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of our first overall pick, I keep waiting for someone to come out with the saying or the shirt. I've got a feeling.
I like it.
That's
I
crazy.
love it.
That's funny.
Uh,
I like it.
I might
that's
make that
dope.
shirt. I got a feeling.
And you
so,
definitely should. Absolutely.
so
Absolutely. So, yeah.
our number 3 pick, Brazil. Is it
Yes.
Brazil? I was
Chris
listening.
Brazzle the second.
I think I was listening to Panthers Locked On, and they were talking about uh, he could be a reason that Excel kind of drops down the wide receiver list if he's good.
My guy in trouble.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's in trouble.
Excel.
he
Yeah.
Brazil he looks like another McMillan, tall guy,
Oh my
jumps up
God.
against the ball.
Yeah,
He could be
he's
easily a number one. A good
Yeah,
solid number two.
wide
So with
receiver
the
came out of the University of Tennessee.
yeah. And I was
And
listening also. Good.
and don't forget, during the free agency off period, guess who else? You remember who we got, right? You may not know a lot about this guy, but he is a wide receiver. He came straight out of Texans. Do you know his name? Because if you don't, I'll go ahead and tell you.
oh yeah, you talking about his boy, Mechie.
John Mechie the third from
Oh,
Alabama Crimson
Oh
Tide.
yeah, I'm
Bryce's
tracking
boy.
Crimson
it. Yeah.
Tide.
Bryce's boy.
Yes, and
Yeah.
Yes.
they both won championships with Alabama.
Yeah.
So then when we
Yeah.
got Mechie, I was what? Wait a
Come on with it.
minute
Come on with
now.
it.
That's you could put I mean the receivers we have, you can put them anywhere. You can't cover everybody. And everybody's fast. I mean, it's crazy
Yeah.
fast.
So
I mean,
with all the wide receivers we have, where do you guys think that Horn Jr. is going to fit in? Kickoff
scary,
return?
man. I mean, he's another good depth piece, but he's like the type of player he probably won't see the field unless someone gets hurt. And we
Yeah.
didn't even really use him good then last year. So I was kind of disappointed in that. He should have had more touches. He added just another, he's a key
definitely.
to unlock any defense. You put
Jimmy
him,
Horn.
in that slot.
Yeah, I mean, they used him in the Rams game at the 11th hour, and
Yeah,
we
we
didn't
should have.
see him in that Rams game, which is a very crucial playoff game that we needed, and they
Yeah,
put
and
him in at the very end. Recall? I mean,
yeah.
remember? It was like, wait a minute, where has he been all game?
But then again, the one that we needed the most, he dropped it. I'm like, damn it. But
Oh man, it's like one of those things. Like, damn it, the hell. And
But
so,
I'll bet you that he doesn't remember all the catches, but he remembers that drop.
yeah, that one's
that's
gonna
something
set
we
him
just
back.
don't forget. Yeah, that's gonna haunt him for a while.
Yeah.
Mm.
So we got Braz, we've got what about Lee Hunter, straight out of Texas Tech University, out of round 2, pick 49. Lee Hunter.
He's another
And DT,
beast.
defensive tackle.
Yeah. Isn't that the fridge?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the guy I said I was looking forward to pairing him up with our Jacksonville defensive guy and Brown and all those big guys on defense.
Yeah, it'll be exciting to see what they're gonna look like, all those guys out there. We need that. Lee Hunter. Welcome, Lee Hunter, if you're watching.
yes. I'm just
Yeah.
thinking I mean, with all the moves we done made on defense, there's no excuse in every road to unleash what he's been holding back for the last few years. I mean, you got to let him play. Play free. We never blitz. I don't know why we don't blitz. We don't blitz enough.
No,
But with
we
the
don't rush the
guys we
passer
have
enough
now,
either.
no. But with the guys we have now, I mean, shoot, he have to. He got to. And that would only make our defensive backs better. Have them cover or recover. JC been getting a lot of torch last season. He only shows up when he wants to.
Well, we
But
also have Will Lee the third out of Texas A&M cornerback, round 4, pick 129. What's your thoughts on those guys?
mm-hmm. But false when I hear about him, I mean, he sound like he's solid. I'm thinking what they could probably use him to make it maybe the nickel corner.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much he's physical, real physical. So, and he's like a Steve Smith on defense. He had that attitude. Yeah.
I think we were talking about him last week, Kata and I said that he was kind of comparing him to some other cornerbacks, and I was thinking that he kind of he reminded me of if this guy, and I don't know if he was a corner guy, I can't remember what his position. What was Josh Norman's position?
Corner. He was corner. He was number 2.
So that's why I was thinking he reminded me of Josh Norman because he was a cornerback, and because we were talking about him being real super nosy.
Yeah.
Kind of like Troy Polamalu all over the field being nosy, but also a Luke Kuechly and just scanning the field and knowing what to look for and knowing what the expectations are going to be. So that's why I'm saying he's kind of like a Josh Norman.
Yeah.
And then we have
even back before Josh became who he was. I mean, I was nervous, for him because he was small, but he played big.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
He played big.
He sure did.
That kind of changed my perspective of him, though. Much respect.
Yeah. Josh Norman, if you are listening, keep pounding, brother. Keep pounding.
Yes, sir.
Carolina Panthers legend. We have also another pick, round 5, pick 144, Sam Hecht, corner, Kansas State.
So another solid pick. It is like we just find people who just fly under the radar. Nobody talks about, but these players are, to me, like early second round picks. Could have easily went number 2 in the second round, but he just kind of fell right there where we can make like a move on him. But yeah, it's gonna be real interesting. Just say like if one of the guys can go down, you can just plug him in. We won't miss a beat.
Plug and play.
Yep.
Yes.
We won't miss a beat.
Good description. Okay.
And I got to thinking about JC Horn though. I'm like, man, yeah. I'm like, I hate how he plays, but when he turns up all the way up. And he's just been that player like, we need you to do that on every down, dog. Every down.
So
Not
more consistency.
I need more of that, yes. But if either one, it's like if one of our guys go down, you can just put him in and we'll be okay. You can actually move some other guys around and still be okay.
Shout out to all the viewers viewing us tonight and all of the commenters. Shout out to you, Miss Siobhan. Welcome. Soldier Girl. Felicia said, what up, peeps? Got the Carolina Pantherettes in the house. And the creator and founder of the Carolina Pantherettes is your very own Sonia Pearson. She runs the Legal Score on Fridays and Wednesdays. Check them out tomorrow on Fridays with the fellas. Welcome, everybody. keep jumping on into the chat. We're just talking about all of the draft picks that we had a couple of weeks back, and we were just kind of going through a lot of the picks and talking about what their additions are going to be to the Panthers. And so now we're going to lead off with, this one's a good one. Jackson Kuwatch, University of Miami linebacker, round 7 pick 227.
That was another interesting pick.
Yeah.
Real interesting. So I didn't really, I'm like, darn. He almost puts you in the mind of Luke Kuechly. For real, he looked at real frail, but he plays big on defense. I mean, it's scary though. I'm like, he was pretty solid. He puts me in the space of Kuechly.
Mm-hmm. I agree. What do you think,
Chaos? I don't know much about him, but I look at his name, and for his daughter, and for his doubters, his name is KU Watch. You know.
Yeah. Wow.
Now you and Cool J, you and Kata had the same, inkling about Zaki Wheatley, and of course Zaki. If you're watching, of course, welcome home to the Carolina Panthers. He also he said he reminds him of a Luke Kuechly. So and Luke is in the Hall of Fame, gonna be inducted in the Hall of Fame this year. So we're looking forward to seeing what Zaki brings to the table.
Interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
And then
and fun. Be fun to watch.
Yeah, I think that's it. That's all of the picks for now. We've got mini camp starting tomorrow for the rookies. What do you think? How do you think mini camp's going to go for the rookies tomorrow and Saturday? I think it's May 8th and May 9th.
I mean, I hate that it started on a wet
May
weekend, but just hopefully they all make it through. Nobody gets hurt.
Right.
Yeah.
And for right now, they still outside, and just looking forward to 2027 when that building is finished, and we can all go back where we used to be and participate and watch practice.
Yeah, the practices have been closed for the last couple of years because they are revamping the practice field. And as you know, we used to have training camp over at Wofford College in Spartanburg. That's been going on forever, like 20 or some years, whatever. But I'm so glad they moved it back to the Carolinas, and so they're revamping that whole practice field. And I think that's going to be put on by Atrium, or the sponsors are Atrium Health. But also they did a presser a couple of weeks ago about that, and it's going to be huge. It's going to be a really nice facility based on what I was looking at the blueprints. And but even though when they still have practice, I'm wondering if they're going to practice on that field, or are they going to practice in the stadium field, because there's a lot of construction going on over there.
Yeah, there's a lot going on over there. Yeah. My only guess, they are practicing on the field. They
on
have
the
to.
Stadium field.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's a problem because we won't be able to go stand out there and act like super fans and get the videos, the photos, the autographs. That was one of the things I was thinking about is going out there in minicamp and seeing who I can see. Meeting some of the players and stuff like that. I'm wondering. That's why I was wondering, are they going to be practicing in the stadium or on the actual field, practice field?
Yeah. I don't know, but I saw like a few people that were standing out watching to see who they can catch as they came out. So they somewhere outside somewhere, but I don't know if they over there.
Okay, well, all it takes is a little investigating.
Oh yeah, we can find out.
Yeah,
but I'm pretty sure that like how they did last year, they allow so many people come down, get pictures or autographs or whatever. But I don't know. That's a chance you take of going down there and they letting you do that.
Correct. Well, hopefully they will. It's the fans that also love the players, and the fans, I would say, support the team. So, hopefully we'll get that opportunity to do that.
I mean, you would think that, but man, they treat us so bad, man.
That's a whole other
Oh
show.
man.
God, they treat us bad.
They have a lot of security, and I think just a lot of concerns for the wellness, health, and wellness of the players. I think it's legitimate.
I mean,
As
I
far as
get
having
it,
so
but
much
damn, man,
security, but
we gave up work days to come out here to see somebody.
It was somebody.
you saw somebody
Somebody.
last week at the welcome walk.
I mean, yeah, I'm greedy.
Well, talk about how it was the welcome walk for you. How was that experience for you and meeting our number one pick?
I mean, it was cool. I was in a good spot this year. So last year I ain't getting to see too much of nothing. And everybody's taller than me, so I can't really see.
You're too funny. I thought I was thinking this. I said that I was the only one who said that.
And
I'm
this year
glad
I
I'm not
happened
the
to
only
be
one who said it.
they happened to be right there at the gate. And I thought that was cool. Just actually see
Yeah.
them come up, see everybody and how the
Mhm.
kids reacted to them. I mean, it was a good moment.
Absolutely. I mean, you have to get there early because we talked about that.
Yeah,
If you want to get to like events like that, I gotta tell people, if you're not on time, if you're not like 2 or 3 hours early, you're late.
you
If you
late.
don't get there on time, and that's 2 or 3 hours or maybe 4 hours, just depending on what it is, you gotta get there super early so you can get your spot, so to speak. Because
You
if you
gotta get
don't
your
get,
spot. Yeah.
and if you're short like me and James, Cool J,
Yeah.
you're not gonna see much of anything if you're in the back. So if
Mm-mm.
you're in the front, we got that opportunity to be up front, and we got like right there. In fact, I got some video up there on my Facebook pages on that. So it was electrifying actually. Very good opportunity, and it was free
Yep.
Yeah.
because we were gonna go to the draft, but the draft was so expensive. Like the lodging is expensive, the flight is expensive, uh, everything's expensive. So we just decided to stay home and do some free stuff.
Do you guys
Yes, I
have
was.
any go next year to DC?
Yes, definitely.
I
Oh
keep
yeah, I
here
might make that one.
talk about doing it, so I got to pull the trigger on that one.
Okay, so we'll talk about that offline, but we can
Yeah.
do a group. We can do a group thing. Carolina Superfans United, Washington D.C. You better watch out because we coming for you. We coming for you, Washington D.C. We'll be there 2027. And
Oh
so
yeah.
then you have, and I want to hear your perception of this, Cool J, because you were there at the reception. The reception is separate from the welcome walk. Describe your experience with that one because you actually got to meet him up front and personal, got to take a video, photo, and all this and that.
Yes, that was cool. It was to me. It was. I was a little bit disappointed because he didn't do autographs. Last year
Mhm,
we got both out of T Mac. So
mhm.
I think that was more press with the agent. Like just come in and get a few snaps or whatever and be gone. But we help put money in your pocket, bro. I mean, dang, we came to come see you, welcome you into the fold of our Keep Pounding Kingdom.
Mhm.
And you ain't got time to take no autograph. I want to
Listen,
flip all the tables down there. I really did.
listen, don't get me started. I would respectfully say this that I don't think that is the player's issue. I think
No, I
that the
don't think it's
players
his
are
fault.
being told what to do, where to go, when to go,
Yeah,
do
that's
this,
it.
when to go do that. They have someone
Yeah,
there 24/7 telling them what to do, where to go, and all that. And I think he was pretty open and receptive to doing that because he seemed like he was pretty pumped and pretty excited and really just
oh
looking
yeah,
forward to doing that. And then when they changed the game on it, okay, they set the table up, they set the little what you call it up, the little banners. Okay, great. He's gonna sit at the table, which is more organized. Sit at the table, people get in line, and then they just go through the line and get a picture, get an autograph, whatever. Then they changed
mm,
it at the last minute, and it looks like that was pretty a little unorganized, but that's probably
yeah,
why they didn't do that. But they actually should have went with their first instinct and had him to sit down. It's a little more organized. But yeah, I
yeah,
agree with you. I think we definitely
yeah,
should have got an autograph.
yeah. It'd have made it worth the while.
Yeah.
And then it almost made me kind of look at him different too. I'm like, man, you didn't feel like signing no autographs. Well, to kick you in your knees, man. But
Well, we
we
don't
gonna need
condone violence on this channel.
it. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. But I'm just
We,
saying,
it's a figure of speech, and I know it was
it's a
frustrating
figure of speech.
because
Yeah,
we want them to sign autographs. We want to take a picture. I was just
but at
really
the
happy
same,
that you got a video with him, though.
but I appreciate that. We look to you being on the field. That's it.
And he said we're going to the Super Bowl. That's good enough for me.
I'm not even mad.
Not even mad.
So I'm not even mad.
Now that
I
is in
mean,
LA, so come
if
on
it's
down.
not this year, I say with our team 2 years. And with the following season, the 2027 season.
Okay.
Yeah. It makes no sense for what we've done and not to be in the big dance.
Well,
So
Chaos, what do you think? I mean, we've been on, I would say since last season, and Beast Thriller, who's on the ones and twos backstage, talked about that. We can't depend on Atlanta, or we can't depend on anybody else in the NFC South. The Aints, the Tampa Bay, whatever.
Yeah.
We can't depend on another team to allow us to get into the playoffs. I mean, that was one of the things that we made a point of saying, talked about last week. We have to make our presence known from day one. Like, my thing is this: you come in here to win this game, you come in here to play this game, the fans want to see you win. It was electrifying leaving out of the last season, so you come into this next season, win every single game that you can coming in, like straight out the gate, because at the back end you don't want to be dependent on another team to lose so that you can get into the playoffs.
Right.
What do you think, Chaos?
I think along the same lines, the phrase that comes to mind is "leave no doubt." Make teams not want to play us. Make teams circle us on the calendar, knowing, here comes the Panthers. We might be in trouble. I mean, they're playing great. Their fans are loud. Their players react to that. And we need to get to the point where us as fans, we travel well. That's one thing that fans, teams that win, their fans travel well. And that seems like it's been a motto across the NFL.
Don't even get me started on the traveling piece, because we did that game in Jacksonville. All three of us went to Jacksonville as a group. It was we had maybe 17 or 18 of us, and that was one of the most organized away games that we've done thus far.
In fact, I know every game for me is an away game because it's away from here.
Because you straight out of Cali.
Yeah, but that was an overall fun weekend. From every aspect of it was fun. I would like to leave there with a win, but we didn't. But I left with great fun, great memories. So for now on, when I travel, I'm gonna come home and win. That's what I want.
I'm gonna say this right now, live and in on this channel, live straight out to the Carolina Superfans United. We've got about 73 strong in this group, and I would love to see us do a lot more traveling. So shout out to all of the fans who's in the chat, fans who's viewing out of the Carolina Superfans United. We represent all of the teams in the Carolinas, and these two gentlemen are on that team. And their admins, actually, should I say, Carolina Superfan United. Shout out to Mad Catter, who is the founder of Carolina Superfans United. I think we're coming up on 3 years strong, but also I just wanted to make a point to say that because that Jacksonville game was so organized and we had such a great time, we need to do more away games, guys. We need to do more away games. Represent our team, represent our group, represent the Carolinas, and it can be done. We've already proven that. So let's do it. We're talking about some of the away games. The schedule's going to be coming out in a couple of weeks. Ooh, schedule release party. Can't wait. We need to go to some away game. We talked about going to Cleveland. At least I talked about going to Cleveland, Philadelphia, Saints, and Atlanta. And potentially one more. What are you guys thinking about your away games trips? Now we can do the group thing too. Just let me know. Your girl is the most organized person that I know. But anyway, let me know.
Well,
I was thinking along some. Go ahead, Chaos.
Yeah, the ones that are on my list because I tried to build relationship with other super fans from that team is Minnesota,
Mhm.
uh, Cleveland. I know that Casey is trying to organize a group trip there, so she's just waiting for the dates to come out and she's gonna put something out there. But you know, Green Bay is on the bucket list for me to check out in the
Okay.
snow. You know, well, not too much snow, but getting back and forth. But
Don't wait. Watch what you wish for now when you come to Minnesota.
yeah, I know. I just want to go to the game. I want to see the stadium. Uh, really, Atlanta. I don't know why Atlanta's on my list.
Mhm.
I
You
love
should do it.
Atlanta.
Maybe it's because they have the rumor for the cheapest food there. I don't know what it is.
Oh, it
No.
is.
That's not a rumor, okay? I went to
It's
Atlanta
no
last
rumor.
year,
All right.
It's
and the
fact.
food is cheap. The
And it's
drinks are
good.
cheap. Listen,
Now
we
you're
got.
trying to
I
be
think we
over.
got 2 drinks. Not condoning alcoholism or anything, but we
Yeah.
got 2 Michelob Ultra beers and 2 popcorns, and I think it was like $9. And when the lady said $9, we were like, wait a minute, are you sure that's correct? Yeah, yes, ma'am. That's what it is. And I had to look at the prices. I'm like, wait a minute. They're
You
Yeah, it
know,
was like
notorious for
that.
having low prices, so you should definitely go to Atlanta.
Sure enough.
you know, years ago when we played the Jets week 1 in Charlotte, I showed up early on the Saturday, went out to breakfast, had in my mind a big breakfast. It was $14. I'm like, I'm from California. This is just too cheap. A good price all the way over there.
Yeah, definitely very cheap.
So
So Cool J, what if any home not home games but away games you think you might be going to?
I thought about the Atlanta game. Just to be down in their atmosphere is I just love their crowd. They just be doing the most down there. It reminds me almost of the Raiders.
Oh yeah.
And I love their crowd too. They awesome.
Oh
But
my God. Don't even get me started on that one.
they awesome. But
When
I
we
thought about Green Bay, but definitely Philly.
definitely.
I gotta do that one. I gotta be in that atmosphere up there. They different up there. They came
I
here. That
agree.
was they were when they came here. That was friendly. But that's a whole nother animal when you go into Lincoln Financial. That's a whole other beast over there. I
that's what I hear.
mean,
They
yeah,
are very, very rude.
yeah, they rude.
Um,
They
I,
bad. They
I, I,
terrible.
I have just got to say from experience, man, I went to Philadelphia and I don't know if it was 16 or 17, and I had the worst experience. Like,
Mm.
fans, why do you have to be so freaking rude and obnoxious? Like, we're not like that in the Carolinas. You guys are
That
welcome. When Philadelphia came to the Carolinas, we were not like that. We're very rude and welcoming and friendly, and we just provide that good down home Southern
it
hospitality.
was a
So it's
cool
like,
vibe. Yeah.
yeah, it's when you go to Philadelphia, people are
Mm-mm.
so freaking rude. They want to beat you up because you passing them by with your drink, saying, "Excuse me, I just need to get to my seat." No,
And
we're
then
not
I
moving out
don't.
the way. We're
It
not moving
almost
out the way.
like I don't even want to go up there and win. You know what I mean? I would love to win, but
No,
you got
I
to fight the
do. I want
crowd
to
on
go
the way
win.
out. Yeah, you got to
You,
fight the crowd on the way out.
how you
I'm
fix your
trying-
mouth to say? Because like, if you're going to Philadelphia losing, you're still going to get beat up.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
yeah,
but listen, if we go in a group, guns blazing, not to say that literally, but we will be fine.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
I
schedule
mean,
release is coming up
Do we know when that is?
end of the month, I believe. What is it? What do you say, B? I know you back on the ones and twos, but I think you mentioned the schedule release is coming out either the end of the May or 1st of June.
I thought I saw the middle of the month, but I've heard that before and it's been later. So
Can one of you guys ask Chat GPT? Can someone in the comments or viewing the show ask Chat GPT when the schedule is going to be released? We need to know because we got to plan our lives, right?
yeah,
oh yeah.
We got to plan our lives. Well, speaking of the season that's coming up, we've got OTAs coming up, mini camp coming up. We got Fan Fest coming up. Anybody have an idea when Fan Fest is going to be? Because we've got Canton. Luke Kuechly is being inducted into the Hall of Fame on the 6th. And then there's a parade the day before the 6th. And I think there's the induction ceremony, which is the Saturday night. And then the game is Thursday night, which I want to say I don't remember. Let's see. Is that the first or second? So Fan Fest, when is that going to be?
They normally do it like the first weekend in August. But like you said, you got that going on. And it's kind of hard to say how they, would do it. I don't know if it might go into the second weekend,
Yeah, I wish I knew because I'm trying to plan my life accordingly because I'm actually kind of slotted to go to Canton with the Roaring Riot. Shout out to the Roaring Riot because, they know how to do it. They travel really well and they put up a lot of good opportunities for you to travel in a group and save money. So shout out to Roaring Riot. So I'm kind of slotted to go, but I'm also kind of thinking, well, maybe they're going to have Fan Fest the weekend before that, or I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't want to miss the Fan Fest.
That's one thing I've wanted to do, go to Fan Fest, but it's always, I never know when it is, so I can't plan and save for that. And then, of course, then again, it's a month later, I fly back out for home opener, so.
Well, I know how it is coming straight out of Cali because you're way on the West Coast and we're on the East Coast.
So I chat GPT'd our question, and it says the week of May 11th. Most reports point to either the 13th or 14th.
Interesting.
What?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
That's like next week.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a Panthers release party. There's always a Panthers release party here in the Carolinas.
Yeah. So we'll see.
I think I want to say last year they had it at a nice big huge restaurant which had like games and stuff like that, and they had like 3 or 4 players there.
I remember that. I remember we all got online and what are you even going to? Let's go.
Listen, let's talk a little bit about with the travel part of it. Once you know the schedule, right, you can pretty much literally plan your life. I mean,
that's it.
Guys, NFL, if you're listening, we're so glad that you guys are coming out with the schedule early this year because it's usually the first week in June. So now it's 2 weeks earlier, which is awesome, which gives us more time to go in and rush and book those rooms. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we need.
Yeah.
We need to book those rooms early because if we don't, then we're going to be homeless.
Sleeping on the grass outside the
you can at least scout the area where you want to be.
Correct.
So I want to be as close to the stadium as possible.
Correct.
As someone that travels to Charlotte for the first home opener, and I've planned months ahead, I look at the hotels I want to stay at. This year, I've kind of settled on the A Loft in Uptown, or there's this like Spring Hills over by the Spring Hill, over on I call the back side of the Spectrum Center. That's where I'm staying this year. So I'm uptown. I can walk anywhere things going on. So
correct. That's actually pretty close. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the first year I came to Carolina back in 2018, I stayed at the A-Loft. The next time I stayed just down the street at Doubletree. So I've been lucky to stay in town, but sometimes I waited too long to go to the airport.
Yeah, don't wait too long because like the airport is not too bad. It's just the problem is you still got to get to the game. As long as I'm here, I can pick you up.
Yeah.
But I do recommend that you stay as close to the stadium as possible because there's a lot of stuff going on the weekend of the game.
Yeah.
You got the tailgate, you got the things that happen before the tailgate. You guys know the tailgate happened on Thursday, right? Thursday you got a pre-tailgate party. Friday you got a pre-tailgate party. Tailgate on Saturday and meet and greets and all this and that and the other. So worst come to worst, you guys can all shack up at the house, at the studio, right here at the studio. You can shack right up in here, I think it's big enough for maybe 6 sleeping bags. So let's talk about. Let's see what I'm talking about. Off season. Well, as you guys are super fans, let's talk a little bit about your super fan. We got about 10 minutes left. And I know that it's, as we were saying, we don't have kind of like an off season for being a super fan because we're always thinking about what our fit is going to look like. And some of us wear masks, some of us don't. We all have different personas. And talk a little bit about your persona and maybe what are your plans. And don't tell your secrets, but like if you planning on kind of modifying your fits, I know for me, you guys know, you never know what the pink fan fur is gonna wear or look like. So I don't have any
You
just
be
one
doing
theme, but my theme is more like the hair and makeup thing, but everything that has glitz and glams, I'm all about it. So, but again, I always have to think about and put a lot of thought into as well as work and effort into what my fits are gonna look like because the pink just don't go out looking like anything. But what are you guys thinking about as far as like what your fits? I know that you mentioned you might try to modify some things, maybe do your persona a different way. What are your thoughts on that?
I was thinking like, another aspect that I can add to my persona, but without giving too much of it. But it's a lot different from what I will probably will carry my belt more with it. I would give that. It's a more cool, clean. I would say a clean look, but at the same time, ready for game day. At the same time, and be comfortable.
Well, you said a lot in that because you got the belt, and in fact, if you have it, why don't you show it? And by the way, we'll tell you who the belt is made by too, if you act right. We want to see your belt as well as your chain lit up. You got it? Ooh, look at that cool cat on the wall.
Yeah.
Look at that cool cat. He's got a studio and thought I had a studio. You guys will meet me in the studio department.
Oh, I ain't got my battery in this one.
Oh, disclaimer, Cool J doesn't have a battery, but it's okay. Just pretend like you know what this looks like lit up and it is on fire.
Oh yeah, it's dope.
It's dope.
I got a battery pack for it. I just haven't put it in yet.
Very cool. Very, very cool. What about the belt? Oh, the spinner. Oh, you know what? If you guys saw the promo, I had a short promo of his spinner belt.
Yeah.
Belt is by the Belts Man.
Belts Man.
The Belts Man. Shout out if you're listening to Belts Man. We just gave you a nice shout out.
I got too much going on over here, and this thing is heavy. Hold on.
Oh. Shout out to everybody in the comments tonight. Shout out, shout out, shout out. We appreciate you joining in the comments. We appreciate you viewing the show tonight. We appreciate all of the support. We're going to talk about how to follow us on social media. Okay, now let's see now. Hold on. Wait. Do that one more time, please, Cool J. Wow.
And when I saw he had this model, I had to have it. And it's autographed by a couple Panthers as well. So I try to not bring this out much.
Oh my God. I love the spinner belt. I have been trying to get the Belts Man to make me a headband just like it. I said, well, if you can make a belt, you can make a headband. I mean, just on a smaller scale, but that is fire. Soldier Girl was thinking the same thing I was thinking. It's fire, man. It's fire.
Appreciate
it.
My
God. You know what? If it had some light up to it, it would be even more fiery.
Oh.
You need get you some LED lights and put them around it.
I got an idea. Let me see if we can make that happen.
Yeah, make it happen. No, not see. You can. If you can think about it, dream about it, write it down, imagine it, pinpoint it, put it on a message in a bottle, you can do it. Make it happen, man. Make it happen. Ah, that's so cute. Love it. What you guys think about his spinner belt? Oh my god, that's crazy.
I do like that, and if it fits him, it fits him.
It
And
does. It's cool.
it'll be perfect with the new persona.
Absolutely. And the chain is fire too. So Chaos, what you got going on over there? We know you got a studio back there. Show us some of your stuff. And that chain you got on is fired as well.
Oh yeah, this is last year's chain that obviously is made by Fan Cave Customs DJ Hal, Cat Daddy.
Shout out to Cat Daddy.
This is my second one. There's my original one.
Oh,
This one is signed. This one's signed by Chuba Hubbard,
there you go.
Evelyn, and was a record. Oh no, Jonathan Stewart. At a couple years ago at the kickoff jam.
Got some legends signing that.
Yeah, we got a couple out of that down there.
Yeah. But as far as this year's upgrades, not to give away any secrets, but my outfit is more cat-like, more panther-like. Because sometimes you see a mask behind me. Sometimes kids turn the other way and look away from me. You see those up there?
Oh,
so
I see. Very nice.
I'm retiring those and coming out with a more panthery helmet. But also, the advantage to the new mask, it does not cover my mouth, so I can breathe in those hot days a little better. You know.
Oh God. Yeah.
So, but I'm definitely happy with where I'm going, and I think where I'm going now is where I'll stay because I'm happy with it. I got to change nothing, so I've got logos designed for my apparel that I want to wear. Traveling from California back and forth, just day to day. So,
and you got the coin in the patches, right? Hold on a second. Get your coins in your patches.
Ooh.
Look, I know I was gonna have this coin.
I have my coin, but you know it's over there. But this is just as good. Coins and patches, coin and patch. This is actually a sticker by Carolina Reaper. Shout out to Carolina Reaper. Carolina Superfans United, representing the Carolina Ascent. Women's soccer. Support women's soccer. It's free. Get the coins out. Get the coins out.
Mine's in my little bag or somewhere. Wherever it is. I don't have any patches or stickers.
What?
I don't.
You don't have any patches. What's going on here?
I don't know. I dropped the ball.
You dropped the ball on that one.
I did.
Okay, well, hold up your Panthers. Hold up your other chain. Ooh, Jay trying to get squared away over there.
Oh, we good. You get back, Blue.
Need to get back. Well, one thing we do need to do is get some more patches and more coins. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say this publicly that if you're interested in the Carolina Superfans United coins and or patches, you know, reach out to your girl Pink Fan Fur. But guess what? We also have to order 10 coins at a time. We can't just order 1, 2, or 3. We have to order in bulk. So we have to order at least 10 coins, and they're $12 a piece. So go ahead and think about it, and let's get this order in for the patches and the coins. Okay, let's do a coin shot or a patch shot real quick. Oh, snapperoos.
Oh, look at that.
Hold on, no. I'm about to get this video. Keep pounding, baby. Carolina Superfans United. Carolina Superfans United. Everybody put your patch in the coin in the comments. Carolina Superfans United. Shout out to Mad Catta, the founder and creator of Carolina Superfans United.
Yep.
Keep pounding. We have about 4 minutes left. Let's talk real quickly about where can everyone find you guys on social media.
I need to do better.
Look at that.
I mean,
That's
I
hot.
have a lot of stuff that I can post, but
Mm.
sometimes I'm lazy.
You can't
You
say the
know,
L word on this show.
I know I'm not been doing my part and showing my fandom, so I got to turn all the way up.
I've been
I gotta
posting
That
a
turn
lot
up.
of
for sure.
videos of my outfit and cartoon wise. So it's a secret, but it's not really a secret. If you go to my TikTok, the official Carolina Chaos, you'll see lots of AI videos. My Instagram.
Wait a minute now, Chaos. Wait a minute. Now, some people are not on TikTok, hence yours truly. But I do plan on creating a page. However, in the meantime, load them up on Carolina Chaos on Facebook and Instagram.
I will. I'll
Put
get
them in the
that.
CSU page because I'll copy and paste them in or share them to my page.
I'll start sharing them everywhere.
And I think one of you mentioned it about 40 minutes ago that consistency is key.
That's it.
We got to be, I know that you guys are very excited about the season coming up. So let's get it. Everybody, let's get it. Let's get those personas done. Let's get those outfits done. Let's get those coins, patches. And again, where can we shout out to Robbie? Hey, Robbie. Hey, I got a pink coin. Okay, that's what's up, man. Carolina Chaos, where can we find you? Cool J, where can we find you on social media?
Right now, I'm on 3 platforms with Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
And I've got my fan page, Carolina Chaos. And I've got Instagram, the official Carolina Chaos. And of course, TikTok, Carolina Chaos. So you can find me there.
You guys can find them on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and all those other social medias that they didn't mention, perhaps. Go follow their pages. They've got some great followers. Like they said, they're going to be putting out some wonderful content. Also, as well, you can follow me at Pink Fan Fur on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And if you didn't mention, I did a live hair and makeup videos a couple hours earlier. Go back and look at that. But guys, it's been so wonderful having you guys on the show. We're going to turn up a little bit now that we're about to get the schedule released. What's your last words and encouragement to any super fans or fans that would like to convert to super fans?
Just do it.
Yeah,
Just pick something you're passionate about and go with it.
Go with that.
Yeah, just if you thinking it, just go ahead and just do it.
And we are here to assist.
Yes. And how I became a super fan, I came across DJ Howell first. And then he turned me on to Kata. I'm like, then I got to know them. I'm like, man, they make this thing look fun. Then I'm like, I want to be a part of it. But it's great. And now that I'm evolving, I'm being more in tune with my character. So I just need to be more outspoken with it.
And you will. James,
Yeah.
Chaos, and we out.
Yep.
Keep pounding.
Good
Keep
night,
pounding.
super fans. Thank you so much for joining in the chat. Thank you, all of the viewers. We love you. Thank you, B, on the ones and twos. Thank you, guys. Carolina Chaos, Cool J, your girl, Pink Fan Fur, coming at you live from the studio. Peace out. Keep pounding.
Keep pounding.